Hey, what's up guys, my name is Fred, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Duel Links video. Today, Konami has brought back the DD Tower Light Dimension. It's the first time they've done this one, and I think the best way to start this event is amazing, but buggy as hell, and I'll show you why. So, let's go to the DD Tower. Before we do that, let's take a look at the event details, because they've made quite a few changes to this one in compared to other ones. So they've added in a new skill and item to Life Point Tank and DD Draw. We knew about this from the data mines. Obviously, I don't think you're really going to be using it. The Willpower skill is quite nice, but the DD Draw is an boost item that lets you draw 2 cards every draw phase, which might be good if you're just like running. You could technically just run like an Exodia deck and just get a pot of greed every turn and try and deck out and try and just win by Exodia every single turn. That'd be quite interesting. But they've added gems to the DD box, which is crazy because there's only 24 items in the box, and they've added 3 lots of 40 gems in each rotation. So you could farm for gems very, very easily with this event, I think. So that's going to be really cool. Increased chance of full cards appearing, that's pretty standard. Life Point Tanks added, okay, more booster items. Adjustments to life points when losing against DD Invaders. Your life points will become half the original life points you started if you lose a duel against DD Invader. I don't know how that works, whether that means you just automatically challenge them again, or whether that means that when you go back and challenge them, you can then, no, because when you do a DD Invader, I think your life points wouldn't reset or something. They were kind of immune to going low or whatever in the past events, so this one at least makes the event a bit more challenging, I think, if that's how I'm understanding it, which is pretty cool. Then we have recommended rewards. Now, there's quite a bit in this event. So obviously we're getting Lightning Warrior, which for some reason isn't showing up on the right hand side. That's a bit weird. It usually should show up over here. We're getting a nice icon, playmat and sleeves for completing the event. We're completing up to floor 50. So yeah, there's 50 floors. They're going to be unlocked at different days. I think we get all 50 on the 21st, I think. So not too long to go through and wait. This I kind of don't mind, because you're not kind of locking out content, because you can still get everything in the DD box. And they have a ton of DD box rewards, and I wonder if they've turned off the preview for this, because these are all broken. If you've seen other people's videos, you'll see that when you click on these images, they all show like messed up card images, so it's kind of disappointing. And then we have some mission completion rewards to get Gradius playmat and sleeves. Now this is one of the best mats I think we've had in Duel Links. For a free mat at least, it just looks really nice, and the sleeves as well are so cool. But let's go to the card catalog and see if we can take a look at all the new reward cards there. Okay, so I had to do a reset of my application to actually get things to work, but now we can go to the DD box and actually take a look at these new cards. So we have pretty much a ton of new light monsters. We're getting the return of the DM, the GX, and the 5Ds pack, as well as the Dark Dimension pack actually making a return. So if you missed out on that event, you can get some cool cards from that. There's obviously these life point potions, which there's a bit too many in the box. There's these rewards here. I think that's the event exclusive. Yeah, that's a DD draw skill, so you can get it without paying money. That's good. These 40 gems at the end, that's going to be what you're really going for from this event, I think. Apart from the reward cards, those 120 gems per box is going to be really nice. So let's take a look at these reward cards and see what we can get. No UR this time, unless there's one later in the event. Violon Tetra, level 2 Machine Tuner. If this card is sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard, you can pay 5 life points, then target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that card that targets will be destroyed. You can destroy this equipped card instead. That's not too bad, given we got some violent support in the power toolbox. And yeah, it's a level 2 tuner. It's a light 900 attack, 900 defense. That's not too bad at all. I'm quite liking that. I don't know how good it's going to be in the deck, but still, seems pretty cool. Then we have Diana, the Light Spirit. I said about this. This is what I said about in my what set was it? It was either Saiho or Soul Fusion. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Saiho. This should have come to Duel Links. So glad it's finally here. 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Could be normal summon to send must first be special summoned by banishing one light monster in your graveyard. Once per turn during your own opponent's end phase, gain 1000. We are getting there. We are getting closer to the Chaos archetypes coming to Duel Links. I could 2019. I could feel like Chaos Sorcerer or like Black Soldier and for the beginning or something like that's going to come to the game. Dark Dragon would be brilliant, but we're slowly getting there. I think Konami easing up on giving us something like that. So that's going to be really cool when that does come. Then we have Lightning Blade back again. We've had this card for a while. Kind of as to why it's in here, but sure. Layard, the Liberator, level 4 light. Add 2 of your remove from play fairy type monsters to your hand each time a counter trap card is activated. 1400 attack, 1500 defense. I don't know how good that is. I don't think you'd run that in counter fairies right now. Just because there's not a lot of banishing going on in the deck. But if you can find a use case for that, let me know. It seems like a pretty interesting card, at least for some recursion for your fairy deck. Then we have Light Ray Gearfried, a level 8 light, 2000 attack, 2200 defense. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special by having 5 or more light monsters with different names in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Oh boy! This is your Dark Dragon for the moment. In terms of that summoning condition, that's pretty much harder than Dark Dragon, I think. I think Dark 3 in the graveyard, I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've used that card. But it's still very similar in concept, so at least Konami are open to it. Ramiro Castro, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I completely forgot I had those notifications on. It's been a while since people have subscribed to the channel, so thanks. Once per turn, during your either player's turn when a spell trap card is activated, you can banish 1 warrior type monster from your graveyard, negate the activation if you do, destroy it. That's really good. That's pretty busted. All face-up monsters you control must be warrior type to activate to resolve this effect. I don't think it's going to matter. I think you'll be running this in a pure warrior deck anyway. That's really good. I cannot wait to see some people make some spice with this card. That's going to be really good. And we're getting Light Ray Diabolos, a card very prominent in the leaks. It's been a while in the game files, so now it's here. 200 attack, 1000 defense. Again, cannot be summoned to set must first be special summoned by having 5 or more light monsters with different names in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can banish 1 light monster from your graveyard, then target 1 set card your opponent controls, reveal it, then place it on the bottom or top of the deck. So it's not destruction, it's a nice easy way to get rid of back row, or to get rid of face down monsters depending on what your opponent's playing, if they're playing a stall deck. Pretty cool card. I did just realise it does say different names, so it's a bit different from Dark Arm. It's more like the, what was the one? It was the card that Luna gets, the You Are from Luna, that she gets as her unlock. It was kind of similar to that, but like having different attribute monsters in your graveyard, but this obviously is for different names, so it's kind of similar to that, but still a pretty cool prospect that we're getting some pretty interesting cards. I think these are the most usable and versatile cards we've got from a DD Tower event so far. Like the last one was Exodia Necros, I think, so this is, in my eyes, a lot better. And then we have 2 vanillas. We have Moon Envoy and Dark Witch. No one cares about those. They aren't the best in the world. But yeah, let's quickly go to the tower and check out these rewards. So 40 gems, 60 gems, 80 gems. We're getting Light Ray Diabolos. Yep. More gems. A lot of cards. More gems. We're getting our Diana Light Spirit. Even more gems. I'm not counting these gems. There's a bit too many gems. Lightning Warrior at level 30. Okay, that was our UR, wasn't it? Of course, Lightning Warrior was our guaranteed UR drop. Level 30, and then onwards we're going to be getting more cards. So at least you can play the entire event from the offset and get Lightning Warrior and play with it, which I think is a good way of doing this event. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm going to be grinding this out today. Of course, we're going to have at least 2 League videos out over today and tomorrow. Probably all today, maybe 1 today, 1 tomorrow, because we just got a ton of really cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.